All right, I'm back. I guess I'm inspired. So is AA a cult? Definitely yes. What are the markers for a cult? AA says, only we can help you. If you ever leave, let's go back. Only we can help you? Isn't that kind of crazy? Just people who once had an issue. We're going to use that analogy. I had cancer, so I'm going to go talk to another woman who had cancer that's going to help me. That ain't happening, right? If you ever leave here, you're going to drink, die, go insane, wind up in an institution. What are some other things? You're broken forever. You were born that way. You're constitutionally incapable of being honest with yourself. The stuff that is read in the beginning of every meeting that I know about, right? The big book, chapter 5, it's read in that kind of crazy, rarely have we seen a person fail who has thoroughly followed our path. Those who do not recover, well, you get the picture, right? So it's like a drone kind of sound. It isn't like read straight. Like if you were to just read it, like, rarely have we seen a person fail who has thoroughly followed our path. No, it's like, it's read kind of strange, isn't it? And there's a lot of we and a lot of us. So they've already proven that if you get people, and that's when you see cults even in government, right? And there's a lot of AA members in the U.S. government. We've had plenty of governors. We have some mayors, like one in Boston. The governor of Texas was a stepper. There's a big sheriff. They're just all over the place. They've infiltrated. And they started infiltrating in the 1940s. So it's kind of bad because it's given this layer in the United States that a lot of people aren't even in AA, and they start talking the language, and they start, like I heard something on the news about gratitude, a gratitude journal, and I'm like, what the no, okay? Like, cut the crap. This is absolute horseshit. So it's like, okay, is it a cult? What does it matter? If people can't leave and people think that they're going to use this for everything, this is what is the word? What was that guy, Newt Gingrich? When he was on television or an interview where he said, oh, I didn't have a drinking problem, but I used this for something else. What was that something else? And then we had some of these guys like Kevin Spacey and Harvey Weinstein. They went off to the Meadows or somewhere, in some other state where they were going to do sex addiction. Well, there's no such thing as sex addiction. Sex is a behavior, all right? So it's kind of weird. It's a little weird that people don't think it's a cult. I didn't think it was a cult. And when you leave, right? I was in there for decades. When you leave, you go like, oh yeah, this is a cult. They have this language. It's called the other marker. Oh yeah, I love this. Rachel Bernstein, I got to thank her for this. Is a marker for a cult. It's called loaded language. And if you watch the Leah Remini series, you know that Scientologists, they have loaded language, and churches do, right? Like, the Catholic Church doesn't, but normal churches don't. But, the one where Leah was definitely does, and AA does. So they have all this kind of you're in the club, and like, what club? There's no club, okay? There's no club. Well, there's clubhouses, right? And those are like shit. Those are horrible places. But this is a really good point that I just felt I need to talk about the whole cult thing. And the other part is, why are people leaving? Now, people leave because they're sexually harassed, some are assaulted, some are raped, somebody said you better go there, or I'm going to leave you. But honestly, if you want to find us, if you've left and you feel like you're all alone, you're not alone. There's like 5,000 or more members in Facebook groups. One is leaving AA, one is deprogramming from AA, and then there's other versions of leaving AA. One is based in the UK, one is, I think, based out of a guy in Texas. So there's at least 5,000 of us who have come together, and really, honestly, it's the gaslighting. It's like the bullying. It's like sponsors telling people how to live their lives, making them feel bad about themselves, telling them how to live their lives. Now, honestly, I had much better experience with my sponsors, right, than a lot of these stories that I'm hearing. Otherwise, I should have left right away because of what I experienced in there. But it's sort of like, guys, you can leave Alcoholics Anonymous and be just fine, right? Just like if they, just come and join the groups. If you're looking, please subscribe, like, share. Contact me, Monica Richardson, at makeaasafer@gmail.com, or you can find me on Facebook. And just know, Alcoholics Anonymous is a cult, and I like to call it a baby cult. Why do I call it a baby cult and not a full-blown cult? They say you have to have a leader and Bill Wilson is dead. No. Let me tell you something. Clancy Ismailin was a guru leader. I know a guy who, this woman Flaubert, okay, she was a guru, and they're like all over the country, and some of them are in Canada, there's ones in the UK. So there's these, if you have a meeting where the woman is like fawned over, like the Pacific Group, oh my God, that's a subcult of Alcoholics Anonymous that is so culty. They are told they have to wear dresses, the women have to wear dresses, and the guys can't have any facial hair, and the guys have to wear suits, Yeah, that's like really freaky, okay? So, I think that this is, a good start, and I'm gonna be doing a lot more videos, and we are coming together, we are organizing. The 5,000 of us, or the 500 of us in the Expose AA Activism in Facebook. You got to answer the questions if you want to come in the group, okay? Like, you can't just come in the group and then troll us, because we'll sniff you out right away. But anyway, please subscribe. Is it over there? Subscribe and like and share. But mostly, if you need support, come and join us on Facebook, and we're going to be getting on Instagram and TikTok and doing more to raise awareness on the horseshit of Alcoholics Anonymous and what is going on really there. Not with some famous person like Elton John or whoever, or even Russell Brand talks about this AA like it's some kind of wonderful thing. What is this? What is this crap that these famous, they don't even know what a real AA meeting is like. Because you know what they do? They go up into the hills, they go to somebody's fancy house, and about 8 of them sit around. Nobody reads the big books. They don't have to put up with that crap. Nobody reads the traditions, and they all just kind of talk. Well, that's not an AA meeting, okay? If you come down into the flats where the regular people go, like you go to the Marina Center, a disgusting place filled with predators, then that's an AA meeting. That's an AA meeting. Yeah, we're done. We're done, and we're exposing the sorry ass of Alcoholics Anonymous. See ya.